early doors, but the problem was he got left in front way too soon for Mei Song, and in the end he got claimed by our 9-2 winner. He gets back on track with Plastic Paddy, having disappointed at Seville last time out, but he earlier finished second to how impressive of Hugo Palmer's in an apprentice race here over Southern. Ridden patiently, he would have enjoyed the fact that they got racing a long way out, steady for the first couple of furlongs, but when Stately Home joined Artisan on the front end, they really quickened it up a long way out, and it left it sitting for a closer. And unfortunately with Mei Song, a horse who really likes to hit the front at the last possible moment, he was always vulnerable to be chinned. Mei Song still looking for a second success on the all-weather, and the race so nearly worked out perfectly. You can see here the grey Artisan, who was unproven over the mile, 0 from 10 as all 3 successes came over Southern, was getting a very easy lead on the front end. The first 3 sectionals are pretty slow. You just see local
marker. They've reached the end of the back straight, now they begin the turn back towards home. So on the rail, that's Artisan leading up narrowly with the red cap on the outside, Stately Home right there, the 2 greys matching strides. Mei Song is just behind them on the outer, the orange sleeves of Eklil on the rail disputing 3rd place as well. Little gap then back to Velna. Silla Star is next, followed by Plastic Paddy, and last still is Local Bay. Into the straight they come, 2.5 furlongs left to go. Artisan and Stately Home are still together, the 2-pole now in sight. Under pressure now is Eklil, struggling to stay with them. 3rd place for Mei Song, close enough if good enough, and starting to stay on. The leader is still Artisan. From the back, Plastic Paddy's black and red jacket, thrusting home as well, getting involved for the places. But now the new leader is Mei Song as they come close home. Plastic Paddy still packing a punch down the stand side. Can he get there? Looks as though he will. Plastic Paddy delivered beautifully to win the opener. Mei Song next. On the outside of those was Artisan. Stately Home was followed.
In a nice move around the bend to ensure that the second across Earth didn't get away on the front end, and back in 3rd, the other son of Golden Horn, North Winterfell, who just a bit green when pressure was first applied. 11-2 our winner, and a thoroughly deserved success for this son of Cloth and Stars. He'd been second in a mile contest at Lingfield and Wolverhampton in December, and then he ran really well in a handicap, 4 for 6, only beating a couple of lengths off 73 at Wolverhampton. Varying levels of ability on show here, very spread out. El Pro ran much better than what he has done over hurdles for Ross Ryan and Jenny Candless, but just got run out of 3rd. Again stopped quickly like he has over hurdles, as North Winterfell actually sneaked 3rd on the line, just in front of El Pro, and 5th Come On Chief. The start was crucial. Sitcom did not know what she was doing at all. Very small Massar filly, was soon after bridle and never got involved. City Saint, the other newcomer for Andrew Boulding.
Place, nipping just ahead of Angelica Kay in 4th. Racing then in 5th place is North Winterfell, scrubbed along Trojan Storm on the wide outside of Charming Oscar. The others have plenty to do. Come On Chief passing a few of them though from the back end of the field. Up front, El Pro being joined now by Brody's Boy on the stand side, across Earth over on the far side, and these 3 have quickly pulled clear. Brody's Boy now takes the advantage, hangs over towards the far side running rail. Brody's Boy is 2 to 3 lengths clear though as they go up towards the line. Brody's Boy it is pushed out. Brody's Boy wins in the hands of Kieran O'Neill. In 2nd place was Across Earth. 3rd position North Winterfell as El Pro faded late on.
Big R won an amateur riders race under Jack Nicholls here in January. Was in stall 3 on that occasion, stall 3 again today, and the 2-1 favourite gets the job done. Travelled nicely, pace early on, set by Hausack, who I'm amazed the stall handlers got him in. He then weakened predictably on his first run for nearly 500 days. Here it looked like Glamorous Express coming between the pair was going to give Big R a real race, but that stamina might just have run out on the run to the line here. Strongest 6 furlongs at Kempton, maybe better at Lingfield. And man on a mission, Luke Morris, you can just see him sneaking into 3rd place. But a real shame Wake Up Harry didn't start, but in the end, Big R probably would have collected anyway, because he's won very cosily here, Tom.
Thanks, James. Yeah, it was emphatic, wasn't it, from Big R? Shame for Harry Redknapp, having gone all the way to Kempton. The wicket Harry didn't go into the stalls, and for all those who backed him as well, and of course for his connections other than Harry. Let's take it from the start, shall we, Rach?
Yeah, really disappointing enough for the...
Up the inside, Big R to the outer, then comes Glamorous Express looking for a way through. Wide on the track is Watermelon Sugar, and then comes Man on a Mission, who's closing in on them now. Many a year at the back of the field, scrubbing along. Halzak, first run for ages, now being headed and pressed by Macaulay's Tavern, Glamorous Express, and also Big R. Macaulay's Tavern got to the front, but soon backpedals, and now up front it is Big R showing on from Glamorous Express in second place. To the line, Big R, Glamorous Express, Man on a Mission, and Macaulay's Tavern the order home. To the outside, Snuggle in company with Libra Tiger, and the slow starting Ombre is last, about 8 lengths off our front runner. That front runner is Star Song as they now come into the home straight. 2.5 furlongs left to go. Star Song the leader, Bora Bora pumped along, so too, thank the Lord. Improving now is Supreme King, coming there full of menace on the stand side. The other 4 all out of their ground still, Libra Tiger and Mokartil with work to do, but the leader is Supreme King, dashes to the front here, goes 2, 3 lengths clear. This looks all over. Supreme King then charging clear inside the final furlong. Supreme King, very, very easy win. Tight for second, Star Song and Bora Bora came past together, and a fairly distant fourth, but best of the rest was Libra Tiger. Jungle Mac will take them into the straight, followed then by Macanudo on the outside. Media Shooter just poised in behind, third place still for him. Roman Emperor's on the wide outside. Mashadi's even further back. Now Kinigoli Kid's being driven along as Nariko tries to improve, and Brunel Nation is still last of all. Media Shooter with the advantage. Media Shooter as Mashadi tries to launch a challenge over on the far side. Jungle Mac tries to respond to the pair of them. Media Shooter from Mashadi. Not going to be much in this. Media Shooter just from Mashadi. Media Shooter, Mashadi, Jungle Mac in behind those, and back in fourth place there was some good promise from Nariko from the back end of the field.
First number 2, Media Shooter. Second, number 3.
Bow and Arrows leading now from Revision on the outside. Chico Dulce tracks them in third place, and Free to Dream poised in fourth as well. College Wizard still there but ridden along in behind them with Here at the Track. La Rave is beginning to try and improve on the outside of the pack, and Bantry trying to pick up as well. Federated never getting involved as they now head for home. The leader here, Bow and Arrows, Chico Dulce, and Here at the Track, and now Free to Dream coming as well with the challenge. Free to Dream this side in the white and green colours, just inching on here. It is only inches, but Free to Dream doing enough to win from Bow and Arrows, who is second again. Here at the Track came third. Glass in fourth. Caesar Elzam is in fifth place. Sam's Hope is next in the dark jacket to the outside. No Turning Back is further back in company with Mr. Mavlos, and then comes Mimi Guapo trying to improve on the far side. They bunch up now. Fieldsman coming back at them to try and lead, but here's Sam's Hope with a big run down the outside. Swiss Row is there. Caesar Elzam is trying to thread through as well, but it's Sam's Hope with the narrow advantage, now forging on. Sam's Hope quickly puts this beyond doubt. Sam's Hope it is who comes clear of Fieldsman, tight for third. Caesar Elzam was joined by both No Turning Back and Raven Glass toward the outer.
First number 4, Sam's Hope. Second, number 3, and a photo finish for third place.
Jolika from Ruth Langmore in second place. Lord Danielson against the rail in third. Interest and Penalties now pushed along. Then Damia toward the wide outside. Amerigo Vespucci is just starting to close a little bit now as Mr. Influence is really ridden along. Rogue Dream, orange jacket, now trying to pick up on the stand side of the group. Meanwhile, Warzone drops tamely away. Racing to the final furlong now. And Rogue Dream has made some good ground, but right there is interest in penalties as well. Far side of the track, that's Mr. Mojito who's finishing off very nicely indeed. Rogue Dream, Skinny Price, getting the job done. Rogue Dream from interest in penalties, and Mr. Mojito with Ruth Langmore back in 4th place. On a mission as the runners then prepare for their run for home. So the leader is Urban Champion with Crazy Maisie sitting along in 2nd place. Not far behind those, the likes of Pittsburgh and Heavenly Wish. Heavenly Wish still there on the inside. Pittsburgh travelling okay. Not far away from these is Global Tycoon as well, and they're followed further back in the field by Street Storm. Down the outside, that is Forever Proud trying to begin a run. Oda V is going very well indeed, but needs to find a couple of lengths or so, as the leader is Crazy Maisie. Crazy Maisie now being tracked by Pittsburgh. Oda V is out in the clear as well, and then Alioski down the outside, but in front now is Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh it is, driven out. Pittsburgh from Oda V, Crazy Maisie and Alioski. The finale finished Pittsburgh's way.